Hi everyone, my name is Jillian and I am a family nurse practitioner, and today I'm going to teach you how to properly wear and remove a face mask. I have two types of mask here, one that's a tie mask and the other one that has the elastic bands that go around your ears. But first, let's get familiar with our face mask. There are two sides to the face mask. You have the outer side, which is the side I like to call the contaminated side. This is the side that gets exposed in public. The other side is the inner side, which I like to call the clean side. This is the side that goes up against your face. I recommend applying your mask before you even leave your house to do your essential activities. That way you don't even have to think about what's clean and what's contaminated, as both sides are clean right now. So when you're applying your mask, the most important part is to make sure that your nose and your mouth are covered. Nose and mouth are covered, and then the elastic bands fit comfortably around your ears. So as you can see from my front profile and my side profile, that my nose and mouth are covered. This is the proper way to wear a face mask. The two most common errors when wearing a face mask is having your nose exposed. This is not the proper way, or touching that contaminated side in public and pulling your mask down to talk to someone. You want to make sure that your mask is up and covering your face the entire time. So you wear your mask to the grocery store, you do your essential activities. I even recommend wearing your mask home. The less you touch your mask, the better. And then make sure you do not touch that contaminated side at any time. When you're ready to remove your mask, wash your hands. Sing happy birthday 2 times to make sure that they're nice and clean. When you're going to remove it, remember, we're not going to touch that contaminated side. We're actually going to grab from the ear loop and do a nice swooping motion across, never touching that outer contaminated side. When you remove your mask, then you're going to drop it either directly into the wash machine, or if you're not ready to wash yet, I recommend placing it in a garbage bag or a plastic bag until you're ready to wash it. You can wash your mask with regular clothes. If you choose to use the baggie option, I just recommend dumping the entire bag's contents into the wash machine and not retouching your mask. So that's one type of mask. The next mask is your tie mask. This mask is going to be worn the exact same way. We're going to make sure our nose and our mouth are covered, and we're going to keep it covered the entire time and not touch that contaminated side once we're out in public. With this mask, it has 2 ties, a top tie and a bottom tie. Make sure that they're snug enough to keep your nose and your mouth covered even when you're talking. Front profile, side, nose and mouth are covered. So how do we remove this mask? Again, we wash our hands first, and then I actually recommend removing the bottom tie first. If you remove the top tie first, that contaminated side is actually going to flip down onto you and touch your chest. So we want to make sure we remove the bottom tie and then the top, not touching that contaminated side. Then we can simply drop this mask into the wash machine, into a plastic bag. After removing your mask, make sure you wash your hands again. I'm also going to give you just a few more tips that kind of keep you safe during this time. While you're grocery shopping, I recommend only taking what you need into the grocery store, whether that's your form of payment, your driver's license. If you can leave your whole purse at home, leave it at home. And if you can leave your cell phone in the car, leave it in the car, because the less you touch in the grocery store, the better. Additionally, I keep seeing some individuals wearing gloves inside a grocery store. Now, gloves are great to prevent contamination, but only if you wear them correctly. If you're touching your contaminated grocery cart, touching your groceries, touching your purse, touching your wallet, touching your face, it's not really wearing the gloves correctly, and you're not doing anything different than if you had your bare hands. I actually don't wear gloves into the grocery store. I wear nothing. I do my grocery shopping, and then when I'm finished with my grocery shopping and I'm about to get into my car, I just hand sanitize my hands. I do think gloves, though, can be used if you're doing short activities, such as pumping gas, because you can put your gloves on, pump your gas, remove your gloves, dispose of them properly, hand sanitize your hands before getting into your car. Additionally, keep hand sanitizer in your car. It's a great place to keep it all year round. These are just a few tips on how to keep you safe and how to properly wear and remove your face mask. Stay home, stay safe, wash your hands, and take care.